Hey, good morning. Good morning. Hey, good morning, Ruby. Good morning to you. Ooh, I think I put on there. I hope I didn't put on there the 20. Today is the 27th. Oh, I hope I put on there today's the 27th. Did I put on there today's the 27th? Because today's the 27th. And, yeah, I don't know. I'm not for sure. I don't know. I'm not for sure. Good morning. Today is January the 27th. 2022. Good morning, Lisa Taylor. Good morning to you. Welcome. Come on in. Let's just, I'm working out. I know people say, this not doing anything for you. I think it is doing something for me. A little bit, especially I'm a little bit active this year than I ever been in the last 3, 4 years. So I'm looking at my face and things of that nature. And I'm liking what I'm seeing. So I'm okay with that. Got a lot of things I've got to do. Good morning, Diane. Good morning to you. Good morning, you guys. Today's Thursday, January the 27th. We're coming to the first ending of the first month. We're at the ending. The 27th. Usually I've got 2 bills I've got to pay today. I cooked chicken and noodles yesterday, if you guys wanted to know. I don't know if you guys wanted to know. I'm just thinking about what am I going to cook today. Ruby Turner, good morning to you. Lisa, good morning to you. Lisa Taylor, good morning. Diane, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So I'm just chilling today. I get to pick up my car this morning, you guys. They got done with my car yesterday. I didn't pick it up because we had to go live. So the guy, our mechanic, because we got a mechanic. And when I say we got, I'm like, he's very well known, but he is a friend of mine. His wife and I was really close friends, growing up. Well, not close, like close friends. But hey, Gloria, good morning to you. Good morning, sweetheart. I miss you. Was thinking about you this morning. I surely was. I was thinking about you. If I hadn't had to come do the live, I would have called you this morning. But I had another phone call that I had to take because I had some stuff on my mind. And we talked it up a little bit, and then we had to get off. But I had to talk to the marketing person that we have in our marketing, and to see what we're gonna do, how we're gonna go, what's gonna flow, what's happening, So, and that was more business oriented, but no, you were on my mind. You sure was. You were on my mind. Know that song? You were always on my mind. I can't sing. And, no, I can't see. Good morning, Marcia. Good morning, Lisa Calhoun. Good morning to you. Good morning, you guys. Today is a beautiful day. If the sun is out, I mean, it's cold outside, but it's not that cold. I mean, I'm not going to walk out there. No, we're not doing the walk thing. But I haven't done the roll in a couple of days. No reason why, just running out of time, trying to get things. We're finna just, do other stuff, and I'm keeping my head up, you guys. I know everybody's going through stuff. Hey, Avalanche, Avalanche. Yeah, I have to do that because there's that one song. I can bring home the bacon, fried up in a pan. Never, never let you forget your romance, 'cause I'm a woman of Alliance. That's the only way I can remember saying your name, 'cause it doesn't sound like of to me. When I see it, I want to say Ava, but it's Avalanche. I don't, yeah, that's what you told me, so that's what I go by. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up as you come in the building. Hit the thumbs up. Give us a like. If you did not, go back out. Come back on in. But I am trying, and it takes me time because I am older. And she says, okay, back to work, but listen, and okay, Marsha, listen. Because I know you're a busy woman, you got to work. And just like all of us, well, not all of us out here, but some of us do got to work. And actually, I just got a call about another job, and they're going to call me this evening. And I'm like, another nursing job on top of that. Oh, God, I know. I don't know. You be like, SP, what are you doing? You got 2 jobs. Yes, I do. But I gotta have things my way because I'm making room for the food truck. So, you know, I got a job that's part-time, and I got flex hours on the other job, which is not doing so well. I mean, I got to scrabble to get hours and clock in at 10:20 and pick a shift in the time, and they got 1 hour over here and 2 hours. And I'm thinking that this job was gonna get me out of debt. What I mean is pay off some of my credit cards and stuff. And it can't even, I mean, it barely can pay the water bill. Well, it, yeah, yeah, let's put it like that, because after the gas to go where this job is at, it's really wasting my time. But I do it because I stay busy, and it is a physical job. So I get a workout. So I'm looking at all the positives. Now I'm not looking at, okay, when you get done paying me, yeah. Some people be like, well, what do you get paid an hour? Let me tell you something. And we're just talking, you guys. We come in here and we just talk, and I just tell you just crazy stuff that goes on. And you guys can tell me crazy stuff that goes on too. I'm not gonna beat you up. I've probably done that in the past or whatever. Not trying to, but I learned. But okay, I learned. That's all I can say is I learned. There's one thing about me, and I know everything is not about me, but I do want you guys to know I learned from my mistakes. Now, I can't remorse. I can't be remorseful for my mistake. And I'm going to tell you why I don't feel remorseful. And I may be wrong. I may be wrong. But everybody, I mean, we all have our own opinions. But if I feel strongly about something, I may be right and lose a friend. Or I may not understand why things work out the way they work out. But in everybody's world, I've understand something. Everybody's world is special. It's important. And yeah, I get that. I get that. But, I'm not going to cram my world into your world. And I'm not going to allow somebody to cram their world into my world. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, it's like I quit doing my affirmations, and the minute I stopped doing my affirmation, like I would ask all the time, who's gonna pour into me? Who's gonna pour into me? And then I would get sad. I really would. I know a lot of people, but who's gonna pour into me? And so I have accepted that the Lord's going to pour into me. The Lord's going to pour into me. You can't wait and waste your time thinking that someone that tells you that they care about you going to pour into you. That's when you're going to get disappointed. That's when I get disappointed. I get disappointed. So, and I try not to get disappointed, but I do. I get disappointed. Now, I'm not saying that. No, I'm not directing that to nobody. So if you're listening and you're like, oh my God, no, these are just thoughts that comes through my head. and they come through all the time. Okay, Deborah, you know, you're doing too much. You got to go. Okay? So, hey, come holler at us, sister. How you doing? Thank you for coming in the building. How you doing this morning? Good morning to you. Good morning. So, yeah, we all have a lot going on in our homes, in our family, with our children, our grandchildren, our jobs, our house, our cars. And don't get me wrong, your situation is just as important as my situation. It is. But sometimes I feel like sometimes people try to pull me a certain way. A certain way. That I am not trying to go. I'm just not trying to do that. And I be nice about it. I really don't come out and be blunt. You know, and I think they know that. I think the spirits know that. So they tug on them and say, oh, just tell her this, or hey, go in there and tell her that, or text her and tell her this, and do this and do that. And they feel so hung go, I got to do this. And if you don't respond in the right kind of way, then I'm not gonna follow you. You know, I don't tell nobody to follow me. I really don't. I think, I mean, I just think that's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't. I tell people subscribe, come in, check out our content, what we're talking about, whatever. But I really don't like the word follow. I don't want nobody to follow me. I'm not gonna follow nobody to the bathroom. I know on TikTok they got followers. I know I don't like it. I don't like it because I just believe to follow Christ. You know what I'm saying? You follow anybody else. But it's literally the words that gets me. It rubs me away that I just can't. Maybe I'm just looking too into it too much. I just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys hear me or not. Put a 1 in the chat if you're understanding what I'm saying. That word follow just, I don't like to tell people, hey, come follow me. Follow me for what? You know what I mean? I'm like, maybe I'm just old school or something, but that word follow, yeah, come follow me. No. I don't tell nobody come follow me. I could say, hey, you can come join the chat and see what we're talking about. Come and, support the channel or subscribe or something or, you know, but it's really, that's one thing I have a problem with TikTok on. That follow part. Don't follow me. Now you can come over. You know what I'm saying? You can come over and chit chat, sit down, and we can chit chat, but don't follow me. No, I'm not following. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just rubs me. It just rubs me wrong. It just do. I'm sorry, you guys, and I'm not picking. I'm just talking out loud, talking to the Lord, talking to you guys. But so when you ever hear me say that word, you know I'll probably pause because it's kind of like my God speaks to me at that particular time and be like, who are you? That they should follow you, you know? And so that's one word you probably don't hear come out of my mouth. You know, I just feel some kind of way about that word, you know? Now, there's some people that I listen to, and I listen to them really strong. But follow, you can't tell me just anything. You know what I'm saying? You just can't tell me anything. Now, I do want to share with you guys something. Good morning, Sonia Watts. Good morning to you. I see Jacqueline is in the building. Good morning to you. Good morning, Sugar Mama. I see you in the house. Thank you guys for coming in. You know, I like, I like, I just like when I see you guys. I really do. Carolyn, good morning to you. Somebody saying good morning to Carolyn. So good morning to you, Carolyn. And when I don't see you, I get a little worried and everybody be like, oh, no, you don't. You don't notice. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. That's why when I don't have time to come in the building and see your names and stuff, then, and I don't make calls. Hey, Lisa Calhoun, how you doing? I don't make phone calls and be like, hey, where you at? Well, I haven't seen you in a long time. You know, because it'd be too many people to call. There's a lot of people I haven't seen, and then they're doing stuff. And that's great. That's great. But sometimes, if I don't see you or something, I'd be like, what did I do wrong? What did I say wrong? And then, it just never fails that you're going to be disappointed in some people. It just never fails. And then they get mad at you because they're not doing what they say that they're going to do. You make that make sense to me. Okay? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. With all the excuses in the world. And the excuses may be genuine. They be true. But I can tell you this. So, good morning. Good morning, Jacqueline. Good morning. So, last week, usually on Thursdays, you guys, our trash company comes around and picks up everybody's trash. But you have to have it on the curb unless you pay that extra fee for them to come and get it, and it's up close to the house. We don't pay the extra fee because we just feel like, well, especially, if you're married or you got a man in the house, then, okay, that's one of his chores, to make sure the trash is outside, make sure the trash is on the curb, and on Thursday, that we're not paying that bill just to be paying it. If you don't see me in that, I'm busy and can't get on my phone. Exactly. Yeah, that's why I don't bother people, because I know people have lives and everything, and sometimes they got to go do their life, and that's what they got to do. And when they get some time or whatever, they come through. Yeah. So on Thursdays, the trash man comes and pick up our trash. So last Thursday, usually I don't work on Thursdays at all. I mean, I just don't. I try to keep one day apiece. And so last Thursday, I was laying in the bed, and it was like around about 10 o'clock. So I lean over, and my husband's laying there, and I say, honey, have you took the trash to the curb? And he says, no, I forgot. And I'm thinking, oh boy, let me get up, because I know he's laying there. He's even mad. I even woke him up by talking to him, because it's hard for him to get the rest he needs and sleep, especially, you know. So anyway, so I get up right then and there. I don't ask him to do it, and this is his job. Like, I don't ask him to, he's like, hey, what's there to eat, or did you cook something? I don't say, go cook or anything like that. But sometimes, like I said, he goes out to eat sometimes, but we can't afford that right now. So anyway, I mean, he still does, but he doesn't do it as much as he used to, thank God. So I asked him, did he take the trash out to the curb? And he says, no, I forgot. And I'm like, let me get up. I don't want to, I'm not going to ask him to get up out of his deep sleep. He's trying to sleep. He's going to get up in a minute and head to work. So, I'm laying here. I'm not doing anything. I'm tired of laying to get up anyway. It ain't going to take nothing but a minute. I put my shoes on, put my jacket on. I grab the trash in the kitchen, trash in the bathroom, stuff it in the bag. I take it outside, put it in the trash thing, take it to the curb. No problem, right? None. No problem. I don't know if the trash man already came, because they usually come early over here, but I'm like, okay. So all day I was running around, and when I come back home, I'm looking at everybody's trash bucket, And I'm like, some of it's up to the curb, some of it's I'm like, the trash man done already came. We missed it, so it made me feel some kind of way. But then I left. I had to go do something. I can't remember what it is. Oh, they got that store open today. Should I go? Should I not go? I don't know. Should I go? Should I not? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. I can't go. I ain't got no car yet. I'll go pick up my car in a minute. As soon as Papa gets up, we'll go pick up my car. Anyway, that was a good thing. I didn't say nothing to him. He didn't say nothing to me. It got done. A being a bone. It was done. They came a little bit late. I was happy for that. They did pick up the trash. Everything went well. Okay. Didn't think of it or nothing. Never made no crack jokes. Didn't put out no hints like, hey, I'm doing the things you're supposed to do. Hey, pretty baby elephant, how are you doing? Good morning to you, pretty baby elephant. Haven't seen you in a while. What's been going on with you? And I see you, but I see you. I see you now. You know what I'm saying. There you go. Anyway. All right. All right. So anyway. So this morning, I'm laying in the bed. I've been tossing all night. I've been, praying. I've been speaking to the Lord about things and what to do and waiting on answers. I did get an answer. I did get an answer to my prayers, you guys. I'm going to go with it. But anyway, anywho, I prayed about something and he gave me an answer. And I just don't know how to swing it, but I pretty much got the details. And so, yeah, I'm going to try it and see what happens. It can't do nothing but fail. it either work or it failed. I have no clue. So, and that was on the marketing part. So, anyway, so I'm laying in the bed, and the first thing I thought when I opened up my eyes is, because like I said, when I'm laying down, I'm normally not asleep. I'm laying there with my eyes closed, but I'm just laying there resting, like maybe for 2 hours. I'm just laying there thinking, praying, talking to the Lord, like, how's the day going to be? Lord, what are we going to do, about this other channel? How are we going to go about it? I got a lot of advice. I take that advice, and it's just great and everything. But, I mean, they're saying you're putting out 3 videos. You need to put out 12 a day. 12 a week. And I'm like, 12 videos a week? How are we going to put out 12 videos a week? It was hard putting out 3. And, but I'm okay. And I still don't know. I couldn't tell you. But, like I said, prayed about it. Anyway, so, first thing I thought about when I opened up my eyes, the trash. Is it out on the curb? Let me ask him. And I say, honey. And he said, yeah. I said, honey, did you put the trash on the curb? And there was a big pause. And I knew he had not put the trash to the curb. Plus, there was trash in the kitchen and in the bathroom. And I'm thinking, oh, my goodness. Just little anxieties about stuff. But I just laid there. And he just nicely got up, put his house shoes on, put his house coat on. And so I got up and I said, I got to get this trash. And he's like, huh? I said, no, I got to get the trash in the bathroom. Let me grab the trash in the bathroom in the kitchen for you. Hey, Jacqueline, good morning to you, Jacqueline. She says, you got this, SP. Yes, I do. Good morning to you, Freddie. Good morning, Freddie Johnson. Good morning to you. And I think he thought I was going to say, oh, let me go take the trash out to the curb. No, I didn't say that. I was like, let me help you do what you say your chores or whatever. I didn't say it. I just got up, grabbed the trash in the bathroom real quick, grabbed the trash in the kitchen real quick, and handed it to him. He went on out the door, put the trash to the curb, came on back in, took off his house shoes, took off his house coat, and jumped right back in bed. And I thought to myself, okay, you know, I know that's not significant, and people's like, why are you telling us this? Oh my God, you just wasting my time. Girl, I didn't waste your time. I'm just telling you how life is. Like, some people know what their 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 chores are, and their job, and their responsibility. They know. They know. And I think if he hadn't got up, what would have done? Okay, this is not crucial. It's not like the electric's gonna get cut off or the car gonna blow up or anything, or like the trash can is gonna get stolen, or we gotta live in filth or anything. There's room. It's just a principle. Like, if I'm trying to do everything that I'm supposed to do, and I'm doing it, then when you do the things you say you're supposed to do, that's what it's about. It's about that teamwork that we talk about all the time. Not just talk about it, be about it. So it kind of made me think, okay, I was very happy. Very small thing. Very small thing. Very small. Didn't ask for a lot. Didn't ask him to go rob a bank. Didn't ask him to give me his whole paycheck. Didn't ask him to go in the kitchen and make breakfast, dinner, lunch. It's a very small thing. You got to make sure you put your trash out on Wednesday night so you don't forget. Lisa, but see, here's the thing. You're right. But that was not my chore. That was not my chore. I'm doing my chore. Do you not know that after we got off the live last night, I went directly in the kitchen and cooked my husband a whole meal. Now, it wasn't a 5-course meal or whatever, but I cooked chicken and chicken noodles and cornbread, okay? I mean, something that was going to stick to his stomach. I didn't give him a hot dog now. I mean, and if you knew, I should have thawed out the chicken earlier, didn't think about it. When I finally thought about the chicken was a little frozen, I had to put it in some water to unthaw it. And so around 4 o'clock, I knew the chicken probably wasn't going to be unthawed. Yeah, I wasn't going to make that. I was going to make baked chicken and rice. I had to change the whole program up because the chicken still wasn't unthawed when I came up from the live. So I'm like, okay, we finna boil some chicken and make some chicken and noodles and shoot, some cornbread. You know what I'm saying? I didn't let nothing stop me. And yeah, I probably needed to make a plan. I probably needed to make a plan. I probably needed to make a plan. I appreciate you sharing. It helps me a lot. I hope it do. I hope it do. I had spoke to one of my great friends yesterday also, and you know, she kind of felt a little sad. So we spoke a little bit, and she thought for a minute somebody was coming after her. And I had to explain to her, no, nobody was coming for you. Nobody was coming for you. You know, and then we got to talking and we had a long conversation. And I said, that is, you know what? We talk a lot about these children and things. And I love her that I didn't know how the conversation was going to go, because you could talk to some people and they catch an attitude, and you know they caught an attitude. You just know it. You be like, you know what? I'm just not. I just can't. And I'm like, okay, I'm finna lose a friend right now. I'm finna lose a friend. And I said, no, nobody was coming after you. I said, but this is what, this is this, this is this, this is this, this is this. She was like, oh, okay, now I understand. I was like, wow. I was so surprised that I mean, you know, now, we'll see in time if we ever see her again. But I was just explaining and I told her, and I said, so that, when we ask the question about why we do what we do, there's got to be a reason why we do what we do. There's got to be a reason. So, this friend of mine, really, really, really close friend of mine, said she understood. Like I said, we'll find out in time. And I think she do understand. I think she does understand. But it kind of hurt her a little bit. But it shouldn't have. You guys understand what I'm saying? It shouldn't have hurt her. Because when you want somebody to tell you when, like, hey, that's not the way we're trying to go. We're trying to roll this way and you rolling that way. And don't do that, because, no, you know what I'm saying? Just don't do that. So somebody say something to you, now the first thing you do, and that's just something we started talking about. We just started talking about how if you say something to somebody, especially an older woman, when I say older woman, 30 and above, they don't like for you to correct them. They don't like for you to correct them. Let me see what you guys are saying. Top of the morning to all the awesome mods. SP, I understand that is not your job. I have to remind myself on Thursday night to put mine out for Friday. Yeah, I know. And you know what? I don't even look at it like that, Lisa. I'm going to tell you something. If I pull up, which, I haven't had a car in a week. My car went out on me last Monday. Well, this past Monday. It actually was going out on me the Friday before. Or actually 2 weeks ago on the Friday. That's when I got locked in my car. And I told my husband about it, and he was like, I don't know what to do. Because he's not a mechanic. He doesn't. And he doesn't feel comfortable messing around with stuff in there like that, I mean, he could do some of this stuff, the little things like the oil and change the oil or change the tire or the battery and, stuff like that, transmission fluid and stuff. There's things that, that keeps your car going, the little low maintenance stuff that I should know. But he's just not a mechanic. He's just not. And you can't make somebody be something that they're not. He's just not a mechanic. He's a body man. And he tells everybody, I'm a body man. I like the body of the car. I like to make it sit like this and make it drop down like that and make it look smooth and pretty and shiny and everything. He's a body man. And sometimes I get, but I'm not going to throw him away because he don't know how to, you'll fix a car. She said, SP, my car too, still waiting to get it fixed. Well, they called me yesterday at 4:10 as we were getting ready. I was getting ready to come on the live. They called me and they were like, come and get your car. And they gave me a reasonable price, too. I was like, oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do you not know? It has been 4 days without a car. So, when I say, I don't know what we're going to eat, I haven't been to the store in 4 days. I guarantee you, we ate something every day. I looked at my husband, I said, we're not going to starve if there was something going on in this world. He said, you can pull a rabbit out the hat, honey, and you make a really good meal. Now, he was on he's not going to enjoy every meal because, some people be like, I wish you just make some chili. Well, you know, my chili is very expensive because I buy like 5 pounds of ground beef because I cook. You see those big old pots that's sitting up there on top of the thing. I um I make chili for a crew, and then I have to put it in these Tupperwares and put it in the freezer, and then we can come back every blue moon, maybe once a month or something, and grab it out and stuff. You know, I got so many Tupperwares now it ain't even funny. God will provide. Girl, Lisa, girl, you speak the same language my husband speaks. Every time I turn around and I be like, honey, what are we going to do? He always say, the Lord will provide. I'm like, okay, you know what? Here's the thing. It might sound good. Monique Hall, good morning to you. Misty Blue, good morning to you. Marsha, good morning to you, Marsha. But at the time, and I know what you're saying is true. You are correct at 100% right. But, and this is what sometimes I don't understand. That some people take that literally and then they won't do nothing. You feel me? And I'm going to pause for your response. That's because we family for real. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Some people say, the Lord will provide, and they will not activate their confidence into what the Lord has given them or provisions for them, or they not looking. You know what I'm saying? They're just, you know what I mean? I'm not saying you doing that. I'm not saying you're doing that. I'm not, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm not saying you're doing that. I'm just, my husband does that. He does that all the time. I'm just saying, you guys. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Sonia. Yeah, my husband does that all the time. And then I'll be like, okay, so, but I mean, I guess he does activate him because he'd be like right now, like if you're so worried about all the income that's coming in, why are you not? I mean, I'm up early. Where were you? Where were you at? He's still in the bed. The Lord will provide. Oh my God. Oh, you guys are funny. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. You know. And maybe I'm not getting it. Is it something I'm missing or something? Because even though I know, and you're right, you're so 100%, 1,000, 1,000,000% correct. I will not go against what you're saying. Not on no day. I believe it. I claim it. And you know, you're not speaking to the choir. You preaching. I'm telling you right now. I believe it 100,000,000,000%, zillion, infinity. He's going to provide. And I'm not worried. But I just know that is something, are we missing something? Like, you know, at the time, you be wanting to know, like, this, or, you know, is it going to come through my job, or is the guy that's fixing my car, is they going to charge me $5,000? Is they going to tell me I need a new motor? Is they going to tell me that my transmission is going out? I'm like, Lord, what are we going to do? And I know he's going to provide. But please tell me, so which way do I need to go? Do I need to go north, south, east, west? What do I need to do? And I think I'll be waiting on it, you guys. I really do. Hold on for 1 minute. Hi, this is Mark with an important... Okay, you guys, I'm sorry. I thought that was my job. It was not. They was calling me about my automobile warranty. I need to put that 616 hashtag 616 to get them to quit calling my phone. Like it. Make sure if you come in the building, please give a thumbs up. Help the algorithm. Make sure you give a thumbs up. But yeah. And if you guys got that information about, yeah, I hear it all the time. But I'm gonna tell you something, and I kid you not. And I'm talking to Lisa Calhoun. You know, that's one reason why I married my husband. I don't feel bad when he said. I just be like, I don't know if it's anxious or something, but I would be like, what are we gonna do? And laid back, so relaxed, and he'd be like, oh, the Lord will provide. And you bingo, and I mean, it comes out of nowhere. I kid you not. Every time. Every single time. He works it out, or it just fades away, or whatever. Good morning, Tina. Good morning to you. Thank you, Freddie, for reminding people to put the thumbs up. Thanking them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning, Tina. Good morning to you. And you know what? I remember the first. You know what? I remember the first time I was gonna quit this job because they wanted to write me up. I was going to quit a job. I was going to quit it. I was like, they're trying to write me up. I've never been wrote up in my life. And my ego was getting to me. And my husband was like, I'm not going to sign it because I'm not in agreement with this write-up or whatever. So they called me into the office and they was like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to tell you what it's all about, you guys, because if anything ever comes out of it, you'll be like, okay, SP told me. Okay. So I had been working this job for like 15 years. 15 freaking years as a nurse. And they give me this client nobody wanted. Nobody wanted. I'm going to tell you now. Nobody wanted this client. It was an African-American client, which we normally don't get. This is 1 out of a billion in town because you don't normally see them on this program that the government pays for these nurses and everything, because the government pays me. The families don't pay me unless I'm private pay, which has only been a couple of times in my life. But anyway, a lot of nurses didn't want to take this client. Why? Number one, they stayed in the hood. I didn't want to take it because they stayed in the hood. I didn't want to have to leave my car out there on the street because they park in their driveway and they don't want you cluttering up their driveway. And plus, my car leaked a little oil at that particular time too. Okay. I still got the same car as today. I'm just letting you guys know. And not only that, the houses over there are really, really old. They're just old. They're really close together. Like, I literally, the roaches walk from door to door. They be like, hey, man, you got some bread over there? And the other roaches say, man, we having a party over here. There's some jam and jelly on the floor over here. Come over here and make you a sandwich. Don't even trip. We got your back. That's how close the houses is over there on the north side. So if one family have the bed bugs, or I call them the bad bugs, just let's call it like that, then the whole neighborhood has it. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard. My mother lived over there, and I mean, she would never get her house, exterminated or whatever you call it, because she'd be like, it just ain't gonna work. It just ain't gonna work. And I told my mom, I said, Mom, you need to call Terminex. And my mother said, that's a lot of money. I said, Mother, you know what? I can't keep coming over here and they're falling off the ceiling and they're running up the wall. They're not even waiting on you to turn on the light. They sitting up there and they was like, what we gonna watch today? We gonna watch Jerry Springer, or we gonna watch The Price is Right? You got conversation with all of them here. I kid you not. It was that bad, you guys. It was terrible. And I felt bad for my mom. I felt bad for my mom because on both sides of her, and the lady that lived to the left of her, she was a really nice Christian woman. So she tried to keep her house up. The woman to the right of her, it was just dogs and trash and you name it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the house was falling apart on the outside. My mother's house looked pretty decent because she took a lot of pride into herself. But the thing about my mom is, and I'm just gonna keep it real with you guys, she had a little dog. The dog was named Tippy, and Tippy was her best friend. Tippy kept my mother alive. I'm just gonna keep it real. And but she would give Tippy everything that she eat. Tippy was over 100 pounds overweight. Tippy was like a weenie dog, but she didn't look like a weenie dog. She looked like a pet bull, but she was a weenie dog. I'm just telling y'all the truth. You couldn't even pick her up because her belly would just bust. My mother would just feed her everything, and she would just eat everything. She would cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner for Tippy. Tippy didn't want to eat on the bowl. Tippy wanted to drag it across the floor and set it down wherever she wanted to sit. And my mother would tell you all the time, leave her alone. Anyway, I'm just telling you how my mother was. So I told my mom, I said, look, Mom, don't worry about it. I'm going to call Terminex and I'll pay for it. She was like, I don't want them coming in my house because she was embarrassed. Because like I said, they was falling off the ceilings, you guys. They were falling off the ceiling. Maybe they were singing that song, I wanna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. Anyway, I love my mama. And you guys know, I'm just telling you the truth. I'm just trying to make sure you guys understand what I'm saying. I'm never embarrassed about how I was raised. My mother, all the things that she did and provided, and she didn't, like some people say, she didn't swallow me. She didn't abort me. She didn't throw me in the trash. I thank God, because she didn't have to be honest with you. I love my mama. She made a lot of terrible mistakes. She wasn't a smart woman, but I love her anyway. So, I love her. You know what I'm saying? And she became my best friend. She did. She became my best friend. She sure did. You know what? And I don't want nobody saying nothing negative about my mama. You say something about my negative mama, block. You gonna get blocked. You gonna get blocked. I'm just telling y'all. But anyway. I called Terminex, and so Terminex said, okay, so this, because they came out to my home, and I have these things. I'll show you right real quick. Let me find one real quick so I'll show you. Okay, let me show you real quick. I have these things in my wall. I don't know if you guys can see it. You see it right here? Right here? Okay. So, all right. Uh-oh. What the thing doing now? Okay. Are you guys back? Hold on. Let me do this. Y'all don't need to be seeing me looking all crazy and everything. See, that's what you two be always doing, to be doing some stuff. They be like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. All right. Okay. You guys got it? You don't need to be looking at my hair wrap and all this other stuff. I don't look terrible, but, I mean, I could flash and you can see me, but no. Not early in the morning. Anyway. So anyway, you guys. Y'all like, what is you doing? What is you doing? I just wanted to. Did you guys see it? Did you see it? If you seen it, put a 1 in the chat. If you didn't see it, I will do it again and show it again. They're in my walls, underneath all my windows. And what they do is they spray this stuff inside your walls so that the bugs can't even come through your house. You see what I'm saying? And it lasts up for 10 years. So I have them. That's one wall right there. And if you don't believe me, I'll show you another wall that I have them underneath my windows. And they spray this stuff, and it lasts for 10 years. So if any roaches try to come in from the neighbors or whatever. They won't make it in your home. So anyway, I was telling my mom about it, right? And I was like, yeah, Mom. She was like, that's $500-700. I said, but you pay them, I pay them monthly, so you don't pay them. I'm not going to let my mother pay them. I'm going to pay them. And I said, Mom, I'm going to pay them. Don't worry about it. She was like, oh, my God. I said, first thing they're going to do, they're going to spray your yard and put this stuff, a boundary in your yard. I can't remember what it's called. They put this stuff in your yard so your neighbor roaches won't even get to your house. Because they're 100% guaranteed. They don't want to come out every month because you see a roach. Now, here's the problem. The problem is you're going to have roaches in certain things and crevices trying to survive because they are the number one bug that has lived since time. They were back in the ancient days. They survived the Ice Age. Roaches. Roaches, roaches, roaches. You want to know how they survive? Because they have taken something and hid in these crevices, and then they only come out to eat or whatever, or such and such, such and such. Anyway, and then when they breed their babies. It's almost like a fly. Like, they get pregnant, they have the baby, they only live one day, but they can get pregnant and they can you guys got to look up that stuff like that. You got to be off into some of that scientific stuff and some of that chemical stuff to understand what I'm saying. But you guys, just a common mind tells you. So anyway, you can call exterminate Terminex, and that's what they do. Noah should not have put them on the ark. I think they were hiding on the ark, Lisa. That's good bug proof. Exactly. So I was telling my mom, don't worry. I said, Mama, don't worry. They're going to take care of it. They guarantee that you're not going to have no bugs. If you see another bug, you call them. They're going to come back out here. They're going to spray or whatever. Catch it so they can see the bug, but they're going to come out here. And yes, it is very expensive. So, so I called Terminex. They went out to my mother's house. They were there for maybe an hour. The first initial time, because I already had them. You have to sign for a year contract. Regardless if you need them or not, you sign for a year contract because you're paying monthly payments because it is expensive. Nobody's going to give you $700 because you have a bug infestation. They're just not going to do it. They're going to go buy Raid. They're going to go buy Roach Be Gone and everything else. You guys, I kid you not. They came over to my mother's house, and I told you how bad it was. They were hanging from the ceiling early in the mornings. Gotta get up early in the morning. German roaches breed more often than any other roach. Wow, did not know that. Thank you for the facts. Good morning, Crystal. Good morning to you. Good morning to you, Crystal. Many blessings to you and your family. So anyway, they went over there. They exterminated her house. She was a little bit embarrassed because she had clutter everywhere. She had, you know, Mama's house. Mama house got everything. Mama house got a half a thing of, this. She got Weebles and the rice. I told her to throw away a lot of stuff. I told her, I just get rid of it. Let's start all over. Because they're going to be hiding in and you're going to say it didn't work. And it does work. You're just going to have to do what you got to do or whatever. So I go over there and I help her. And, we get rid of a lot of her stuff. The powder stuff, the flour, the sugar, such. And let them exterminate. I told her we're not going to bring nothing into your home until like a week. So we will be ordering out for 1 week. Them babies were gone. They were gone, you guys. She did not know how peaceful her house was. Now, remember I told you at one time I had moved out of my home, moved into my mother's home to help her pay for her house? Please put a 1 in the chat if you guys remember that. Please put a 1 in the chat. Please put a 1 in the chat. And I also told you that the kitchen was closed at 10 o'clock. So when I got off at 12, I could not eat. Well, you know what? I did not have a problem because I did not want to eat there. Exactly. You guys know I'm not lying there. But so anyway, when I slept there, you know how you sleep and a roach or something's crawling on you? Even if a piece of hair get on you, you get to slapping yourself and stuff. Oh, it was just, oh my God, it was terrible, you guys. It was terrible. It was terrible. It was terrible. I'm not gonna say my mother was a dirty person as far as cleaning or whatever. I'm not gonna say she was dirty. I'm just saying that, she made excuses. She made excuses to not do what, she made excuses, you guys. And then, I had to really show her that you can get rid of the roaches. And yeah, eventually after, years and years and years, and they kept coming and she loved it. And so you know what her neighbor said? Her neighbor said that her roaches ran over to her house. I said, well, then they just met up with their cousin then, because they were borrowing the bread that you bought last week. So it's okay. Now they can just have a party over there and stay over there. Her neighbor was like, all your roaches came over to my house. Tell your daughter this is not right. I said, hey, tell her to tell her kids to pay for her some Terminex and shell out $700 and make them run over to the next door neighbor house to her, whatever. Let's get rid of them. Let's get the whole block taken care of. You guys don't need to live like this. The heck wrong with y'all? But I couldn't tell my mother nothing. She lived like that for a long time. You guys, you understand what I'm saying? And like I said, she wasn't a dirty person. It's just she felt like you really could not get rid of these suckers. Oh, but yes, you can. What you can? Yes, you can. I know that you can. All right, you guys. I've been rocking with you guys for an hour. I'm gonna go wake up my husband and tell him let's go get my car. I gave my car a name. I can't remember what it was. I almost said Betty. Old Betsy. Let's go get old Betsy. I think that's the name I gave her, Betsy. It wasn't Betty, it was Betsy. Let's get old Betsy. I don't know. I don't even think my car is a female, to be honest with you. I'm just being honest with you. She rocks hard. I mean, that car rock hard. Hey, LaKendra, what you doing? Good morning to you. We finna get off of here, honey. You came in here too late, but I'm glad to see you. Cousin, it's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. I know some people doing crazy stuff, but they don't know. I don't care. They following us on every channel. Oh my God. Whatever. Oh my goodness. Anyway, you guys, it has been nice just kicking it with you guys. Just talking. Just want you guys to be encouraged that not all things that look bad, you don't have to have an excuse to grow. Let's keep growing. Let's keep going. That's what we're going to do. Let's go. All right, you guys, be good, be safe, and be nice to each other. Bye.